My full name is Rochelle Richards Noble. My name is, you said how am I?
My name is Seward B. Cooper.
Daniel P. Charles Jr.
My name is Ta Wongbe.
Luan Richards Charlton.
My name is Charles Dormy Cooper.
R-A-L-D, middle initial S, last name Padmore.
My name is Rosemary.
Shara Atoka.
The main goal of ONE Liberia is to promote unity and to work against anything that tries to dislodge that unity. So we have a lot of programs going on in Liberia. We have a student league where we are working with university level students to encourage them to do their civic duty, know their Liberian history, and also to promote unity within their communities. We are doing this beautification project, which is starting here in Stephen Tolbert Estates and is going to expand to other sites in Monrovia. We are also doing a volunteer program which started over this holiday season. So we had a lot of returning people coming for Christmas, and what we did was we linked them up with NGOs all across Monrovia and across Liberia. So we connected these NGOs with returning people with skills that they could use.
ONE Liberia is a collaborative effort. We founded this in 2008 to focus on bringing Liberians together. There have been a lot of talk about Congo in the past versus the indigenous or native folks, and there have been a lot of conversations now about diaspora versus, people who didn't go to the States or who didn't leave the country. We are trying to focus on bringing everybody and showing that there is no Lofa, Congo, Loma, Gio. There's only one Liberia. There's no diasporans or anybody else. There's only one Liberia, and we're trying to drive that effort, and so people can know that. And we believe that dealing with the youth, dealing with the community, working in collaboration, we can be able to work together and show people that sense of unity. Our name explains itself. We're all about bringing people together. We're here today to show people that we're part of this community, and starting with this park, working in collaboration with MCC. Okay, we're trying to do these things so people understand that this is a long-term vision. This is a long-term vision. We want this to be the focus of what people look at Liberia and say Liberia is truly one.
It's incumbent upon us as Liberians to take part in social impact causes to help our people. It's easy for somebody to sit down there and complain about, there's no playground for kids, or there isn't, their needs are not met, and to point fingers at government, point fingers at other people and whatnot. But we who are Liberians, both in the diaspora and here, are responsible to take it upon ourselves to get our hands dirty and actually do some of the heavy lifting to help our country. So this is all we're doing here is just a small way to show, our sweat that we're putting behind the development of Liberia going forward. The plans here after we meet with the local community is to, if you see the area right there they're clearing up, is to put a merry-go-round, maybe put a couple of benches and stuff so people in this community actually have a park that they can come, the children can come and play in. Older people that want to come sit down and have a conversation with each other, they can, but just a clean area that they can come and reflect and relax in, and that's the purpose for this. For a lot of children in Liberia I see walking around, they're running along the streets and things like that. They don't have places for them to play. So this essentially is one of the missions of this spot, is to be able to do that.
If you look at the historicity of ONE Liberia, the founders look back at a country that is so beautiful, that has people with sense of a lot of commonalities over divisions, and so they see a vision about a country that has lost this essence of nationalism. So they've come back with the hope that they can get back to the street and make sure that they demonstrate a practical realities of the changes they need.
Coming back, giving back to the younger generation so they can know there also are people out there who do care for them, even though we're not in Liberia, but we're still thinking about them, and we're going to come back every chance we get to give back to them.
I'm part of ONE Liberia. I do help with them whenever we do some work in the DC area. We have a Liberians professional network that's involved in ONE Liberia's focus is making ONE Liberia be that 16th county so that we can make sure that we can help from afar as well as help when we come here and do things that are near, because you need this type of work so that we can help rebuild our country. You know that a lot of us left when we were small, and now we can come back and help with the little resources that we have.
It's come a long way from what I've heard, and I know that there's a longer way to go. So I understand progress has been made, but I don't think we should stop here. I think we all have to work together to keep it going.
Well, actually, I've been involved with ONE Liberia. One of my friends started the project, and I've been to a few of their events in the States, but I haven't done anything that they've done back home. So since this is my visit back home in 20 years, I figured.
I think it's very positive. It's a way to bring us all together, different tribes, different counties. We're all unified. It's all about unity, and I think that's positive. That's what we need in Liberia. We need more of that kind of cohesion and that unity. Those that can come home should come home and contribute to the work back home. Those that cannot, I think there are many ways to be involved, ONE Liberia being one of them. There are lots of different ways to make a contribution. You don't have to be on the ground. For those that can be on the ground, I say that they should come back and bring their expertise, bring their excitement, bring their passion to Liberia. As long as you have something positive to contribute, I think you should do that contribution.
The ONE Liberia group decided that we wanted to start creating parks for children to play, because we noticed a lot of the young children in Liberia, they're just in the streets, they're selling, they're not really having constructive play. And sometimes cars then come, they hit them, all the kind of things. And you got your youth, that's who you depend on to develop the country for your future, So we decided we wanted to find areas in Monrovia where we could create parks so the children can have constructive play, a place where they can gather and, have a good time. So what we really want to do today, we just want to clean up. Then in the course of the next few days to months or whatever, we like to start fixing it up into a play area, put a merry-go-round, put some benches, put some trees, some flowers, where the community and the children in the community can have a place to stay. And this won't be the last one. It's the first one that we're working on. Eventually we're going to go, anywhere. It can be in Pinsville, it can be in St. Croix, it can be in town, As long as the city has said this space is available for you to work with. It's still owned by the city, it's not owned by us. We just finding people to come together to help to build it, to help our children.
We as a Liberian, we have to come together when it comes to being nationalistic for our country, and seeing young people gather themselves for a worthy cause like this. I appreciate it so much.
We as Liberians, we are all one people, not divided people. We are under one nation, one flag. And we should be together today, tomorrow, and forevermore. We from the Monrovia City Corporation, we hope that this exercise should go in all communities, all right? It should go in all communities within Monrovia and Liberia as a whole. It should not only stop in Monrovia, Gardnersville, and what have you. So we appreciate the organizer of this initiative. We are with them today, tomorrow, and forever.
Thank you.